Leather or suede? It is the classic footwear dilemma, but people overcomplicate it. Here's the truth. Both materials come from the exact same animal hide. Leather is the tough outer armor. Suede is the soft, sanded underside. That single anatomical fact dictates everything about how they feel, look, and survive the real world. Let me explain exactly how they stack up so you can make a choice you will not regret.
Durability. When we talk about durability, we are really talking about survival. Standard full-grain leather is built like a tank. It was literally the skin of an animal exposed to barbed wire, bushes, and harsh weather. It is dense and packed with tight fibers. If you kick a curb in a leather boot, you might get a scuff, but you are not going to destroy the structural integrity of the footwear. You can beat it up, brush it off, and keep moving. Suede tells a completely different story. Because it is made from the underside of the hide, those fibers are loose and napped. It is fundamentally a more delicate material. If you scrape suede against rough concrete, it does not just scuff, it tears. Bald spots appear, and the damage is permanent. You cannot polish away a deep gouge in suede. Bottom line, if your daily routine involves kicking things, walking through construction sites, or just generally being clumsy, traditional leather is the only logical choice. It takes the abuse so your feet don't have to. Suede demands respect and a bit of spatial awareness. Water resistance. Let's talk about rain, snow, and puddles. Traditional leather is naturally equipped to handle moisture. It's not entirely waterproof out of the box unless heavily treated, but it is highly water resistant. The tight grain structure acts as a barrier. If you step in a puddle, the water usually beads up and rolls off, especially if you have applied a basic wax or conditioner. You can walk through a rainstorm, wipe your boots down with a towel when you get home, and they will be perfectly fine the next day. Suede is essentially a sponge. Those soft, raised fibers that make it look so great also trap moisture instantly. If you get caught in a downpour wearing untreated suede, the water will soak straight through to your socks. Worse, when suede gets wet and dries, it can dry stiff, crusty, and stained. Watermarks on suede are notoriously difficult to remove. Yes, you can coat suede in silicone sprays to make it repel water, but that's a temporary shield. Eventually, water finds a way. If you live in a notoriously wet climate, suede is a massive gamble. Leather is your reliable daily driver for unpredictable skies. Feel. Here is a reality check about buying new boots. Heavy leather boots hurt. Breaking them in is a rite of passage, and sometimes it's a painful one. Thick leather needs body heat, moisture, and time to mold to the unique shape of your foot. You might deal with blisters on your heels and pinched toes for the first few weeks, but once that leather softens and maps out your foot, it becomes a custom fit that feels like a second skin. It just takes patience to get there. Suede completely skips this agonizing phase because the material is inherently softer, thinner, and more pliable. Suede boots are comfortable the minute you put them on. They wrap around your foot like a heavy sock. There is practically zero break-in period. You can buy them on a Tuesday and wear them walking all day on a Wednesday without a single blister. If you want instant gratification and refuse to suffer for your footwear, suede wins effortlessly. But if you're willing to put in the hard miles up front, a broken-in leather boot offers unmatched, customized support over the long haul. Breathability. Nobody likes sweaty feet. This is an area where the dense nature of standard leather works against it. Because full grain leather is thick and tightly woven to keep elements out, it also keeps heat in. If you are wearing heavy leather boots in the middle of summer, your feet are going to bake. Air simply does not circulate well through an unlined leather upper, let alone one lined with synthetic materials. Suede breathes dramatically better. The loose, porous nature of the split hide allows air to actually pass through the material. Heat escapes, and a slight breeze can actually cool your foot down. This makes suede an incredibly smart choice for spring and summer footwear. A suede chukka boot or a desert boot will keep you significantly cooler than a polished leather equivalent. Bottom line, if you run hot or plan to wear your boots through the warmer months, suede offers the ventilation your feet are going to beg for. Leather is a furnace by comparison, better suited for trapping heat when the temperature drops.
Look, style is subjective, but these two materials send entirely different messages. Traditional leather is structured, polished, and commanding. It has a slight sheen that catches the light. It looks intentional. You can shine a leather boot until it looks like glass, making it perfectly acceptable to pair with tailored trousers or even a suit in the right context. It brings a certain level of formality and neatness to an outfit. Suede operates on an entirely different frequency. It is matte, heavily textured, and inherently relaxed. It absorbs light rather than reflecting it. Suede brings a casual, effortless vibe to whatever you are wearing. It softens an outfit. A suede Chelsea boot looks fantastic with faded denim or chinos because it leans into that casual, slightly rugged aesthetic without trying too hard. You cannot polish suede to a mirror shine, and you should never try. It thrives in its raw, natural state. If you want to look sharp and authoritative, wear leather. If you want to look approachable, stylish, and relaxed, reach for the suede.
Maintenance. Owning boots requires work. There is no escaping that. But the type of work depends on what you buy. Leather requires a regimen of hydration and protection. Leather is skin, and just like your hands in the winter, it dries out, cracks, and flakes if left ignored. You need to brush off the dirt, rub in a quality conditioner every few months, and occasionally apply polish or wax to protect the finish. It is a satisfying ritual for some, but it is undeniably a chore. If you neglect leather long enough, it will crack at the flex points, and at that point, the boot is dead. Suede maintenance is completely different. You do not hydrate suede. You never let a drop of liquid conditioner touch it. Your primary weapon is a stiff brush. You brush suede regularly to remove dust and restore the nap, keeping it looking fresh. Your second weapon is an eraser, literally a block of rubber used to rub out dry stains. And finally, a waterproofing spray. That is it. Brush, erase, spray. Suede is arguably easier to maintain on a weekly basis, provided you never get it seriously dirty. But once suede is deeply stained with oil or mud, it is nearly impossible to resurrect. Leather is harder to kill and easier to bring back from the dead. The aging process. Nothing stays new forever. The way these materials age will dictate how long you actually want to wear them. Good leather develops a patina. This is the holy grail for boot enthusiasts. Over the years, leather absorbs oils, takes on scuffs, and darkens in areas of high friction. It tells the story of where you have been. A 5-year-old pair of well-maintained leather boots looks infinitely better than a brand new pair. They look rich, complex, and full of character. Suede does not develop a patina. It just gets old. As suede ages, the friction of daily wear causes the soft nap to flatten out and turn shiny, often called balding. The rich color starts to fade from sun exposure, and the boots can start to look tired and neglected rather than distinguished. You can revive it slightly with a wire brush, but you cannot stop the eventual degradation of the texture. Bottom line, leather gets better with age. Suede has a shelf life. It looks its absolute best the day you pull it out of the box and slowly declines from there. Best use. So, where does this leave us? Let me break down exactly how you should deploy these boots in your life. You buy standard leather boots when you need reliability.
They are your bad weather contingency plan. Wear them when the forecast is ugly, when you are walking through slush, or when you are riding a motorcycle. They are for the days when you do not want to look down and worry about your feet. They belong in workshops, on rough city streets, and in winter environments. Suede is a fair weather friend, and I do not mean that as an insult. You buy suede boots for dry, crisp autumn days or mild spring afternoons. They are for dates, dinners, office environments, and casual weekends where the biggest danger to your footwear is a spilled drink. You wear suede when you want to elevate a simple outfit with rich texture and absolute comfort. You do not wear them to hike a muddy trail, and you do not wear them when the sky turns gray.